I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering, when will XRP reach $1? In today's episode, I am going to be breaking down everything that you need to know and the conditions that need to be met in order for XRP to reach $1. Obviously, in the past bull run, right? From the previous bull run, we were able to reach as high as $3.40, and at this particular moment we are only 81% away from the $3.40 level that we were at last previous bull market, and this happened on January 7th 2018. So we have to look at many different factors, right? And one of the most important things that I can really talk about in this particular episode is due to the fact that we have actually officially released the XRP bulls out there, because as you can see, all these days here, right, prior to 20th November, right, we were just stable, we were just fluctuating at basically the same level, but something extraordinary started happening here since the 12th of November, and we have had like some good gradual exponential growth, and this could actually be the first wave. Okay, so we are just at the beginning. So if you guys are probably watching this video and you're looking at the prices, you're looking at the current price of XRP, which is around 64 cents, and you're like, okay, I am very late and I'm not really going to be able to like have another opportunity. Well, you are going to have plenty of opportunities, and there's going to be much more room for everybody to make quite a lot of money. So if we take a look at the market cap, right, we are at 29.3 billion US dollars with a 24-hour volume of about 10.7 million US dollars. And of course, the 24-hour volume has been gradually increasing ever since we started having this climb up. Now let's take a look at the the technical analysis, because this is the most important aspect. And when I was starting the episode, right, I told you that we need to meet certain conditions in order for us to reach the $1 level. Oh, by the way, before we actually reach $1, right, we are just a few percentages away from $1. In order for XRP to reach $1, we need to grow by literally around 55%, which is very minimal, because if we compare the exponential growth that we have had, right, ever since 6th November, right, we have grown almost 200%, 212%, like in literally less than a month. So obviously getting to grow around 55% is literally nothing when it comes to cryptocurrencies. However, you have to understand that we have to have like a little bit of a correction, and we have plenty resistance areas that we need to sort of get rid of in order for us to like propel to the next level, especially $1, because $1 is a very good psychological level, and once we cross this particular threshold, right, everybody's going to be FOMOing in. So it is very important for us to understand and use the different criteria in order for us to increase the likelihood of our investments turning out to be profitable by looking at certain thresholds that need to be met. So this is one of the reasons why I gave you these red lines. Okay, so let's first of all flip over to the weekly chart, right? If we flip over to the weekly, right, you are obviously able to recognize that these particular levels are very significant, because we in the past had like a lot of lines of resistances right over here. For example, in 2018 on the 17th of September, right, this is where we had like this particular week, and coincidentally this is where we also kind of stopped going further up here. So this is very significant, and just the fact that this is weekly resistance, right, is obviously going to be a very crucial area in order for us to sort of go above it and just break through and slice through this amount of resistance. So we need to have actual good momentum. We need to go back. The price of XRP needs to slightly have like a correction, a pullback, and gather enough momentum and steam in order for us to like propel and break through these levels. So the other level that I'm looking at besides 78 cents is obviously this 96 96 cents level right over here, because as you can see, we actually spent quite a number of weeks here failing to break this resistance. So it's obviously going to like give us a little bit of headaches, before we actually cut and slice through these particular resistances. So remember what I told you, in order for us to like continue our journey to $1, right, we first of all need to crack these areas of resistance, the one which is around 78 to about 80 cents, and the one which is around 90 to 98 cents. So once you guys get to like see these levels, right, it's obviously going to be very, very easy for us to like reach all-time highs, because we basically do not have like a lot of resistances. This is one of the reasons why we are mostly having like easy times going up and easy times dropping, because there hasn't been any price discovery, and the order books are going to be like completely dismantled right over here, because there isn't very good price discovery. So this is one of the reasons why once XRP goes above 78 cents and 96 to 98 cents, it's going to be free money for everybody, especially the people who are going to be persevering and just holding on to these markets till we reach and cross these particular resistance levels. So it's very important for you guys to be psychologically prepared and have these prices in your head, because you have to understand and remember when you are supposed to be changing your game strategy and just basically being very attentive, especially as far as market watching. You need to like know these levels psychologically, because you have to adjust your trading strategies if and when we cross and break these resistances, because it's really going to determine the likelihood of the price of XRP continuing to the upside. And this is obviously going to be very detrimental in order for you to like make the most amount of money. Of course, if you guys were accumulating XRP during these levels, right, you can obviously get to like take profits. Like for example, the people who took profit here actually maximized their profit potential, because they were able to like accumulate and then just sell at this particular resistance level, and they were able to like buy back. So that is very crucial. So let's say for example we get to break through 78 cents, right, then obviously taking a little bit of profits here around 96 cents is going to be very, very good, and we are eventually going to come back to the 78 cent level, and this is where we're going to find support before we gather some momentum to like further propel to the upside. So that's just how the game goes, and then we're just going to end up forming all-time highs. But one thing that I can tell you is, once XRP crosses 78 and 96 cent level, right, it is going to be very, very easy for us to sort of break this resistance that we have, because there wasn't like much trading going on here. So basically there isn't going to be like a lot of work to be done. So the toughest battle that we have is obviously 78 and 96 levels. So obviously a lot of you have are wondering like which area is the best buyback area, because right now we actually failed to cross above 78 cents right over here, and we are sort of having like a pullback. And if we take a look at the different oscillators, right, we are obviously sort of losing a little bit of steam. This is obviously on the daily, and it is highly likely that we might see lower prices from here. So obviously this area is going to be like one of the best areas to sort of get to buy if people are going to be awarded a very good opportunity to sort of enter and buy right around these levels. Hold on, if you're going to be able to like have the privilege of getting to buy let's say for example around here all the way down to around 40 cents, that would be like a very good buying area, because you are going to be able to like make the most amount of money, and you're going to get like a very good price for your money. So let's flip over to the daily as well. Let me just wait for that to load up. So as you can see, right, getting the price to come back down to around 42 to around 44 cents is obviously going to be like a very good thing for a lot of people. And if the price can actually reach this particular level here, because we obviously dropped down to the $45 level and then we significantly wicked to the top. So what usually happens is the price always has a tendency of getting to retest the bottom in order for it to like solidify whether this amount of support is legit or not. So there is a high likelihood that the price might potentially come back down to this particular level. If it doesn't reach 45 cents, it can obviously reach around 50 cents, which is a very, very good buy area. So anything which is going to be around that particular price threshold, 50 cents to about 42 cents, that's going to be like a very good level to like get to buy in. And let's say, for example, for some reason, right, the price drops drastically to around 30 cents, right? You do not have to panic. You have to rejoice, and you have to really understand that this is like once in a lifetime buying opportunity once more. Okay, so anything which is going to be close to about 50 cents all the way down to around 30 cents is going to be like a very good buyback area. But these levels, we are highly unlikely to see them. So anything which is going to be closer to around 50 cents is going to be like a very good buyback area for quite a lot of people, and you guys are going to be very good to go in order for you to obviously get to like enjoy these 78 cent levels and the 98 cent level that we talked about. And then you guys can obviously get to like take some profits and then leave some for the future, because you need to make sure that next bull run you are around and you have like quite a significant amount of XRP. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, like, what is the XRP price prediction for the next bull run? Well, if we had to look at what happened last time, right, $3.40 was the all-time high, right? I really think we can easily do a 10x of the previous all-time high. Okay, so let's say, for example, the previous all-time high of XRP was around $3.40, right? We can actually reach 34 cents because the market is maturing and we are increasing and we are adding much more value, and there's more spectators, people are speculating more, and the environment is obviously getting to expand and just have much more adoption. So it is very possible for us to have like a 10x from the all-time high, which is around $34. So in comparison to where we are at, right, we are at 64 cents, right? Can you just imagine, the price going to around $34? That's like a very huge price pump, especially to your portfolio, and you can really end up making quite a number of good investments from that particular money. So it is like a very good opportunity for a lot of people to just get to buy these cryptocurrencies and just harder for like a long term. And of course, the time frame that I'm giving this is obviously 1 to 2 years. So obviously 2021, by early 2022 we are obviously going to be able to like see these prices, because now people are beginning to like take keen interest in such cryptocurrencies and just this particular blockchain sphere. So there's going to be much more spectators and just a lot of people trying to get in. So it is obviously like a very conservative price prediction for XRP. Like a 10x is nothing in cryptocurrencies. We have seen 50x's, 100x's. So by me giving you this XRP price prediction, I'm being super conservative, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, for me, a 5x is like, it's way too much. I would be happy with like a 2x. Trust me, I would be happy with a 2x. So please drop all your XRP price predictions in the comment section below. And do you agree with what I am saying? Do you have like any alternative scenarios for the price of XRP, or perhaps you think XRP and a lot of other cryptocurrencies are going to go to $0? What is your trading strategy? What do you do in order for you to like maximize all your profits? And yeah, please let me know in the comment section below. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. Talk to you a little bit later. Bye.